I remember the first time I had bacon, I felt like such a naughty little Jew. It honestly wasn't that great. Welcome back to another episode of And God Was Like. I'm your host, Ariel Kaplan, and this week's Parsha is Re'eh, which means to see, and I'm going to get the fuck into it now. Chapter 11. Moses tells the Israelites they have two options. They can take the red pill, a curse, or the blue pill, a blessing. Basically, God makes it very clear that humankind has free will and total agency over their decisions. They know what will happen if they don't follow God's laws, the curse, or was it this, the curse? Whatever. And they know what will happen if they follow his laws and take the blessing. Chapter 12. If you're gonna live under my house, you're gonna live under my rules. And by my rules, I mean God's rules, because I am Moses speaking, and I'm gonna die soon. Moses reiterates what we already know. Once we get into the land of Israel, we have to destroy all of the idols that we see because we don't do that kind of shit, okay? Jews are different, we're chosen, and being such, we have a different way of praying to our one and only Adonai Elokeinu, Hashem, the big dog. Basically, instead of having idols in our house and being able to worship God wherever we may please, we go to one place, which will be known as the temple, which gets destroyed, and then we get another temple, which also gets destroyed. And now we're just waiting for the Mashiach to come, so we get the third temple. Third time's the charm, right? Chapter 13. Moses tells the Israelites not to fuck with the laws. Don't take any of them away. Don't add any new ones. Simple as that. Just let them be. So if some hotshot comes rolling in being like, hey, I've been talking to God, I'm a prophet, you guys should listen to me, don't fucking listen to him, okay? Even if the prophecy comes true, this is just a test from God to see how much you actually love him. If anyone in your social circle turns to idolatry, it's so sad and unfortunate, but like, you're gonna have to kill them. And if anyone in your town sins, this really sucks, but you're gonna have to just burn the whole thing down. The cattle, they've gotta die too. They're probably idolaters. Chapter 14. Moses explains the laws of kashrut. I'm going to explain them in a rap.
Trifus for the chosen ones cannot eat. If it ain't got a hechsher, please don't take a seat. Land animals must chew their cud, have split hooves, and don't drink the blood. Fuck blood libel, that conspiracy's nuts. Christian babies aren't served at Jewish potlucks. We eat chopped liver, bitch, which objectively is much grosser, bitch. Swines chew their cud, but the hooves ain't true. If bacon's on your plate, God's gonna sue. Ixnay on the pignay or lawyer up, cause Hashem don't fuck around, buttercup. And as for fish, eat away, except for shrimp, that ain't okay. Fins and scales are where it's at. You can't go wrong with locks and a bat. That was a test, babe, bats ain't it. Creatures of the night are anti-Semitic. For real though, bats are not kosher. For lunch, any clean winged bird will do, except these 24 off limits for a Jew. These kosher laws don't make much sense, but try food in the house makes Bubby real tense. Tripe and forbidden like the apple from Eden. I want a shrimp tempura roll, but right will land me on parole. Can't boil a kid in titty juice. That's low-key, high-key, goat abused. Mixing meat and milk is a sin before God. But what's the deal with munching on a juicy Tide Pod? Show me that you love me, got bags on his knees. But this double-stacked Big Mac is such a fucking tease. Dietary laws help Jews be empathetic. In English, kosher means that's copacetic.
Chapter 15. This chapter talks about slavery. I don't really vibe with that. So, chapter 16. In this parsha, Moses explains Passover, Sukkot, and Shavuot, which are the three pilgrimage festivals, all based around the harvest. What I love most about this parsha is it is actually a guide to shopping for the perfect gift. Yeah, basically, whenever there's a pilgrimage festival, all of the Jews have to go to the one temple that houses worship for God. The temple. These 3 pilgrimage festivals are basically birthday parties for God. And God demands, as any birthday boy should, that everybody brings a gift. The parameters that God puts on how to buy him a gift are so genius. It's how everybody should be giving gifts all the time. And I feel like it's a very Jewish thing to not arrive somewhere empty-handed. Maybe that's just like being a good person, but I want to claim it as a Jewish value. I mean, it is a Jewish value. It's literally in the Torah. You must give in joy and within your means, and you can't bring the same gift as someone else. So what this means is that you buy a gift that you can afford, something really unique and cool. And that is a motherfucking wrap, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of And God Was Like. Do me a favor this week, call your Zadie. Shabbat shalom, fuckers.